Bienvenido everyone, welcome to I Just Watched. I'm Joseph.
Breaking news.
Oh, no, ladies and gentlemen, we're here to talk and discuss Star Wars Episode 9. I almost said 8. Episode 9. And honestly, what we think might happen. So basically, our fan theories, our guesstimations, however you'd like to place it, put it, assemble it. It's up to you. But we're going to give you our thoughts based on knowledge we have prior from things that are no longer canon that still get used. To trailers and TV spots that we've seen, to just bits and pieces that we put together, you know, try to make sense of what is the end of this Skywalker saga, what is the end this classic entity that is known as Star Wars. Because we'll get Star Wars movies in the future, but it will never be the same. Because all these characters will only be mentioned in passing, in histories, in legends. Or maybe not at all, if it's pre this situation. So let's jump into it. But before we do, I gotta hit you with the I am your father. No, I'm just playing. I gotta hit you with the usual spiel. If you enjoy this video, which hopefully you do, hit that like button. Click the subscribe to stay tuned for more of our shenanigans. Click the little bell that go like ding to see when all those shenanigans get uploaded. Let's jump into it. Our fan theories, Star Wars Episode 9, the end of a saga. My biggest thing is the fact that we're getting Palpatine, aka Sidious, back. I understand why, because since Snoke is dead,
and there was no answers on Episode 8, none whatsoever.
So the easiest thing to do, instead of trying to create a new villain for Episode 9 and then give us information and build this villain up, is bring back this very powerful villain that we already know that takes place technically over the original 6. Original 3 and then 1, 2, and 3, so 6, just in case. So it's just easier to bring him back, and we don't know exactly how he's being brought back yet. My guess, and this is going off of just old stuff that is no longer canon. Maybe it's a clone, because this dude had a thing for cloning people. He had a fetish, all right, a cloning fetish. So the way he would make himself seem immortal would be to clone himself, because he never figured it out. And
because he never figured out how to resurrect the dead.
His master did, but it's not quite. It's not as simple as he puts it. Yeah. And also, homeboy, his master lived not for like as long as like Yoda's race did, but for like hundreds of years. So it's just like.
But also, Darth Plagueis could only revive other people, but he could not revive himself.
Oh yeah,
that's the only thing he couldn't learn.
Yeah.
So it would make sense that Sidious can't revive himself. So he found a loophole, which would be cloning. That's a great theory.
So I think that's how you bring him back. And again, I understand why. I'm not a fan of the fact that he has to come back.
It's literally...
I was interested in Snoke.
Yeah.
And I was more interested in seeing Kylo go like raging evil. Because to me, I see mad bits of Anakin, a.k.a. Vader, in him. From the tantrums to when he has a thing, he's like menacing when he's actually Kylo. I'm just like, I'd like to see him go bad. Because it would be like maybe one of the only times you get to see someone who's remotely on Vader's level do some.
I mean, this man stopped a blaster
midair,
and then just let it hang there,
just boom, and then started talking, and then walked away, and then it went. I was like, bruh, you are stupid powerful. So, and then they kind of mix it, with the whole. He's somewhat wanting to try it again, no longer canon, but pushing towards what's known as Grey Jedi, which is no longer Jedi and no longer Sith. It's like true balance to the Force.
True balance.
So, excuse me. So maybe they're going for that in a way. I doubt it. I would personally think it'd be dope if they went into the fact that Last Jedi, so into the whole thing where Jedi no longer exist, Sith no longer exists, because there's no longer religion in that sense. It's only going to be this faith in what is known as the Skywalkers. So it's no longer about religion being good or bad. It's about this faith in what is known as Skywalker knowledge. And then
it makes sense.
Trying to be the balance.
It would make sense because it would be the rise of the Skywalker.
Yeah. And then, if I remember correctly, I think Lucas originally wanted the Jedi to be known as Skywalkers. I could be wrong. I'm trying to remember. I want to say originally, like back in the day.
I can't back anything of that because I don't know.
My Star Wars knowledge is pretty decent. I'm not gonna.
I want to go back to the Palpatine clone thing. I believe that after they see Episode 9, I feel like we'll see if the choice to bring him back was either
successful,
like as in like putting a tourniquet on an amputated leg, or pretty bad like putting a goddamn Hello Kitty Band-Aid on an amputated leg.
First things first, that Hello Kitty Band-Aid I feel like would hold that shit together.
Hell no, at least gotta be SpongeBob.
Bro, at least gotta be like a hero Band-Aid.
It gotta be Batman.
That Batman Band-Aid will grow you a new leg.
But I mean, we won't know until episode 9 because, like you said, it's understandable why they did it. It's a well-known villain, and then
they didn't do any explaining or building.
They're trying to fix. They're trying to fix whatever mistakes they made in episode 8.
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me. They're trying to fix mistakes they did in episode 8. So J.J. Abrams is just trying to fix this franchise, trying to make this movie, great, because this is the last movie we're gonna get for a couple years. We'll get, like you said, we got shows. But
there'll be movies to come. But
I'm talking about like major things, major films. We won't get much. We might get maybe one spin-off movie, but that's a maybe.
I hope we get a solo too, but that's just me.
No, don't get me wrong. That movie was great. Actually, that movie to me was a good.
Yeah,
that was good. But that's our opinion.
We'll jump in. When episode 9 comes out, ladies and gentlemen, we'll drop our rankings of said Star Wars films, including the two spin-offs. Because they did say they're gonna make another trilogy. Yeah. Oh well, the guy who directed episode 8, Rian Johnson, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong. He was supposed to get a trilogy. That shit got canceled. So
thank God. I think it's because they realized that people were very decisive on episode 8.
Yeah, it was because I think episode 8. We jump into just some quick things. Is I think episode 8 has a lot of good things in it. Overall, I'd give that one okay, leaning solid. Because there's a lot of stuff in it that I like. I'm one of the few people who honestly likes Leia using the Force to just stay alive long enough through like this Force cocoon-esque.
It's literally just a casino scene. It's the casino scene that makes it.
Yeah, that's one of them.
That just takes it.
One of my issues. That's definitely one of my big issues. I also don't like the way they like the whole Poe and Rebels like scurry look. The plan is this. Shut the fuck up. Got it. You know what I mean? Like just tell it. Like I don't know. Things like that bother me.
I just hope that episode 9. Episode 9 definitely has to blow everything out of the water. It has to be at least
Empire Strikes Back.
At least have to be close to Empire Strikes Back.
You know what I'm saying? It has to be pretty close and flawless.
But
I mean, as a fan, there's no way there's not going to be moments, because watching the trailers and stuff, I get excited, I get chills, seeing like those,
hearing the soundtrack,
or those watching BTS clips of like the original 3, and then some of the prequels, and just like feeling it. I'm like, I'm still a fan. So at the end of the day, when I see it, I'm still have this emotional connection to this world, these characters.
Speaking of trailers, oh my God! Speaking of trailers, there is the one where we get to see Rey.
Oh, Darth Rey.
With a double wielding lights,
the staff, the Darth Maul. Technically, it go like this first, and then it go.
Yeah, clearly.
First things first. You're never using this. Who's gonna use this?
It makes no sense.
This I think is for carrying purposes, but when it comes to fighting, it has to be this.
Yeah. But I think the theory that I have for that is that she's that's not really actual Rey, but a clone of Rey.
Yeah,
an evil clone. That has been
Palpatine.
That's been groomed by Palpatine.
Got clone fetish.
Motherfucker got clone fetish. They need to stop, bro.
I still want to know who. She has to have some kind of lineage that can, like. My guess again is on the lineage is that she is either somehow directly connected to the Skywalkers, either Luke's kid or Solo's kid, which Luke's would be the more manageable one. But at the very least, the one that I kind of feel like is kind of has to be done now, just because Luke didn't claim her, is almost Anakin reincarnate, as in a new Force Jesus. As in Anakin, we find out his papa is literally the Force. His mom was Mary, basically. So I'm like, in that sense, is the only way I can see why Rey was just so
Force sensitive.
Yeah, like just and so it's like just like capable right off the bat.
Yeah, easily
to go against like Kylo, who's clearly extremely powerful and training. Like the only thing holding Kylo back is the fact that he's choosing the dark, even though part of him doesn't want to. So he's having that own internal struggle. But she's just like right off the back, like doing some crazy dope stuff. But I'm just like, girl, like,
Also, Palpatine looks like he's attached to some machine, so I don't think he's like fully recovered, or maybe it's just a faulty clone.
Yeah, it could be
a faulty clone,
or maybe we're hearing his voice, because we do see them go to the crash site of the second Death Star, and maybe it's like a hologram.
Could be.
maybe it's like a secret message of Palpatine's that she finds. It's some kind of hologram or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe it's that. And they're using that to trick us, and you find out that the main villain is someone else or something. Because I feel like in one episode, to make Kylo a good guy and make Rey a bad guy, or to try to do some big switch like that, in just one final episode, without almost no, like, real depth, like, teasing of it. Because, I mean, you get a tiny bit when Rey's trying to figure out who her parents is. She was, like, really quickly going to the dark side. And then you see Kylo's trying to be good but bad. Like, it's just, there's bits of it, so maybe, but I don't know, just would feel kind of like a weird switch.
Another theory they were saying, it's not our original theories, but it's a theory that's been going around, and I think a lot of people are well known about it, is that Rey is actually a reincarnation of Sidious.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
But I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose if you have Sidious still back. But I mean, she still could be a reincarnation version of Sidious, or like you said, reincarnation version of Anakin.
Yeah. If she's a reincarnation of Sidious, then it would make more sense for whatever message she does find to be a message, like a hologram message. You know what I mean?
Because the way they were saying is because the way she said, like, show me my parents. It literally just two people merging together, and then it's just her. So I would assume that maybe she's a
Dinner. You.
Dinner. I think it's DNA.
It's dinner.
Shut up.
But I mean, I am still excited for this film. I can't lie. 8 is definitely rocky and leaves a bad taste in your mouth for the most part. Especially if you're like a fan. Like, I mean, I don't read often, but I've read some of Star Wars books. I've read into some of the classic lore that no longer canon. I gotta throw that out there because they still be taking shit from it anyways.
Well, because
it's not canon.
It always changes.
Well, we're gonna use this.
Exactly.
And we're gonna use this. And we're gonna. I'm like, you just said that wasn't canon though.
So now you make it. So now you make it canon.
So I'll just keep it all canon. I'll just play with it. But I'm interested to see where this goes, how it ends. It's gonna be a sad day, ladies and gentlemen. Because I mean, the one thing this has nothing to do with theories. This is like, hey, if whoever watches this, you have this power. Make a Star Wars spin-off from the perspective of Vader after Order 66, and he's hunting down Jedi's. Wow.
Jedi, bro.
I went full retard. Hunting down Jedi.
It's already plural.
Yeah, I know. That one's on it. Hunting down Jedi who were killed through the Order in his prime, just going to work. You know what I mean? Doing what he's doing, having that confrontation with the Emperor, with Sidious, about like, look, I'm doing all this. When are you going to start teaching me how to bring Padme back? You know what I mean? Just have, from his point of view, I think would be amazing. You know what I mean? And not only is that a $1 billion movie within its own because it's Darth Vader, let's be honest.
I'd rather watch it as a show, honestly.
Well, I mean, a show would be cool too. But it has to be like a
because right now Marvel has the Darth Vader comic books. And they've been doing that ever since for a while, I think. I don't know when.
I mean, we have a bunch. You also have like Poe. You have a bunch of
like one not spin-offs. It's called one shots or solo titles. There you go, solo titles.
Solo title. But I think that'd be cool. A show would be dope. Don't get me wrong. I think a show or a film, just giving us that, because then we get to see Vader and like why he was so.
Because the only time we ever get to see him actually do work
Rogue One
is Rogue One, like, and that minutes, was like chills.
Oh my god, bro. Now imagine a show or a movie around that. And then seeing him fight other powerful Jedi who survived the Order, that would be cool. Because then you're gonna see this like, conflict. Yeah, real conflict.
You can actually see how powerful he really is.
Yeah, because I mean, we hear he's powerful and we know he's powerful,
and you can read about it.
Seeing him go to work versus another Jedi on screen, that's not Ben or Luke, bro. I'd pay money for that, big time. I'm telling you, that's a $1 billion movie on its own, like real talk. So I'd like to see that. Just saying, powers that be.
Another thing on the trailer, the latest trailer that showed, they show C-3PO a lot, and there's a scene where he gets red eyes, and then there's another trailer
plugged into something.
Yeah, and then he's plugged into something, and then you see another trailer where he's like getting emotional and stuff. And the droids have been important ever since. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. The droids were important on A New Hope. That's the only reason why they were important. But they just kind of stuck around for Empire Strikes Back and then Return.
R2 is just always on the plane because that's his job. And C-3PO is always like, shit.
And then in the prequels, C-3PO is it was created by Anakin, which is a good tidbit. That's a good he was created by Anakin. R2-D2 becomes Anakin's droid, which is like they had important roles there.
Yeah.
But they didn't have important roles in the last two. And then in this one, Force Awakens,
BB-8's been
BB-8 was the one that took over for both of them. Then in the second one you get C-3PO
a little bit,
and then we get R2-D2 actually in Force Awakens as well.
At the very end.
Yeah, because he was asleep. He was like, "Hey, bro, wake up!" Yeah, he was, "Bro, wake up!" He's like, "Oh, it's C-3PO now. Hey, he's not gonna wake up. He basically he's desperate gang."
He said.
But so you get C-3PO and it
that
seems
line though real quick. Just like, what are you doing? He's like, getting a last look at my friends. I was like, oh, me too. Damn.
So I want to see what important role he's gonna have. Cause I mean,
then again, like you said, we see him with red eyes.
Yeah, I don't want a bullshit role. I want it, like, if he's gonna have an important role, it has to be very important. It has to be tear jerking in this.
Two things. Well, there's gonna be two things. Sorry, one is gonna be our guesstimations for Force Ghosts that we might see, and then who do you think dies?
Oh yeah. There's the last two things here.
Let's do Force Ghosts real quick, and okay. I think off the back, obviously, Luke. I want to say Yoda, but the whole Baby Yoda thing.
It's already taking too much.
Yeah, but I feel like
that Yoda has my attention more than Yoda now.
Like, I feel like it'd be still interesting because Yoda's just so smart. But I mean, for sure, Luke, Yoda, possibly Vader, aka Anakin, because we'll get Anakin, honestly, not Vader.
I would say since we already got Obi, we didn't get him visually, but we did get his voice in Force Awakens.
We got Obi and Ben's voice technically, like young and old him.
Oh yeah, young and old him, and then we got and then Yoda, he's in the
8.
And then we never see Qui-Gon, which is surprising because he's the one who taught everybody, hey, look, you can do this. And we never get to see this man.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson get no screen time.
You only get to see Qui-Gon in Clone Wars, the animated. And then, or another thing I didn't even think about, what if Palpatine is a Force Ghost?
He could be a Force Ghost.
An evil Force Ghost.
Or he could be a Force Ghost that possessed one of his clones.
That's crazy.
That's the craze.
We're deep dive.
That's the craze.
Right. But I mean, so that'd be interesting to see.
I would like to see Luke and Anakin Force Ghost interact.
Bro, hey, what's happening?
Son. No. You tried to kill me.
No, at the end he saved him. And then he said, take off my head and they want to see you. Like, oh, nigga, let me put it back on. Let me put it back on.
I would like to see that.
Talk to me through the gangster voice.
I would like to see that as an interaction. Maybe like,
love you, Pappy.
Maybe Luke show up and talk to Rey or something, and then Anakin show up and be like, no, don't listen to him. Listen to me.
Yeah. Look, hey, he's underestimating your power. Ah, God, again, bro. That's
the reason why you became evil.
Hey, Obi's gonna walk in and be like,
don't.
Hey, he said I understand. No, see everything he's missing. I didn't want to do it.
Because didn't you say that there was a rumor that I forget the actor's name, but the guy who plays Anakin. So that he was gonna come back for this film.
Supposedly he's gonna be in it, so it obviously has to be a Force Ghost.
It'd be weird to have as a flashback. Like, what kind of who's having this flashback? Yeah, like, who's having this whack ass flashback?
What if a Force Ghost is having a flashback? That's way too. We're look, and I've gone cross-eyed. Supposedly it's a rumor. I mean, I don't know. I'm not there, but it's a rumor that he's supposed to be Hayden Christensen, something like that. It's Christensen for sure, but supposedly he's supposed to be in it, aka Anakin. So it'd be interesting to see that. Just to see it all come, together and get these last few moments with these characters. Because, again, after this is it. So it'd be interesting to see. I don't think we get a whole bunch of Force Ghosts either. There's another rumor. Sorry. Is supposedly we're supposed to get Mace. Mace is supposed to be in it somehow. We don't know. It's a rumor, though.
This is the awkward.
These, again, have no ground to stand on. They're just rumors in the air. They're fugazis, fairy dust. You know what I'm saying?
But anyway, let's start the lottery.
Yeah. Who gonna die?
Who gonna die?
All right, right off the back, I want to say Finn gonna die.
Damn.
It's not because I don't like him. It's not.
Honestly,
he gonna die. I think.
Hold on. Finn, I think they won't kill him
because he's too obvious of a choice.
Too obvious of a choice. Plus, that's money maker right there.
What? Not killing him or killing him?
Not killing him is money.
Why?
I don't know why. It's just like I feel like Finn is not gonna die.
I think Poe gonna die.
Poe will be interesting. If he dies, because that way Finn, because supposedly Finn and Poe have a great buddy relationship.
Yeah, they're best friends, bro.
So if Poe dies, that gives Finn that kind of
basically.
I
also think either Rey or Kylo's gonna die. Because if they both survive, I'm like, stakes weren't that high.
Yeah, stakes.
One of them. Hey, neither. What is it? neither one of us can live while the other it's Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Where it goes, neither one of us can live while the other's alive, or some shit like that.
Some shit like that.
Basically, it's roughly that is rough, but it's Harry Potter, Voldemort, Harry. All right, neither can live while the other survives, or some shit like that. Basically, I think like one of them should die. I don't know who. I want to say Ray.
I want to say that nobody dies. Honestly,
I mean, most likely none of these characters are gonna die. But just to end it with like, oh my god, knock out a few, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, like I love
Cities is definitely gonna die.
I mean, if he don't die, bro, I'm flipping the tape. Bro, give me my money back.
Give me
real talk. If
City, give me my money.
Stupid ass Palpatine survives after this, I'm done. No, it's a horrible decision making. I mean, honestly, I gotta agree with that. I think probably nobody's gonna die, but I feel like if you kill like 2 or 3 of these main,
I think Kylo. If I had to specifically say, I think Kylo.
You see, I would say Kylo too, but at the same time, I feel like Kylo's kind of the Finn choice. Mm-hmm. So that's why I was leaning towards Rey.
Or maybe both of them don't die. That's what I'm saying.
Honestly, they probably won't, but it'll just be interesting to see that. You know what I mean? Because I actually do care about these characters.
We might get some minor characters here and there to die.
That doesn't fucking matter.
You know, but it doesn't matter. Like Rose, she gonna die.
Kill her. I don't care.
I don't care.
You know what I'm saying? Lando, he probably died too, but he's not gonna die.
Chewie's gonna die.
Nah, hey, that's where I draw the line. All right, I draw the line at a furry fuzzball named Chewbacca. Okay, that's where I draw the line.
C-3PO's gonna die.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, R2 pop.
R2.
But like these will suck to see die, but it won't be like.
They ain't gonna kill a BB-8 because that motherfucker.
BB-8 is too cute.
That's money making
money, bro. So it'll be just interesting to see. We definitely want to hear your thoughts. What are your theories? What are your fan theories? Your guesses? Your guesstimations? However you want to solve that puzzle in the comment section, because we want to hear from you. Do you agree, disagree with any of our fan guesses, theories? Again, however you want to put it. Do you think anyone dies? No one dies? Let us know down below. We want to hear your thoughts, your opinions. Any comments, questions, concerns, requests? Comment section down below. Let us know. We love hearing from you because it's actually really dope.
Stay tuned for a review when we finish Mandalorian. When the few episodes finish, we're gonna drop a review for that, and yes, we'll also drop theories to see what will happen for the next season.
Yeah,
and Baby Yoda, gang.
Oh, on my chest,
Baby Yoda, all day.
Yoda, bro.
I'd use Baby Groot as firewood.
Big facts
to keep Baby Yoda's
warm,
alive.
Yeah,
and warm.
Yeah. Oh, bro.
If anything happened to Baby Yoda right now, I kill everybody in the room and me.
And just to make it weird, I kill myself first, then everybody in the room. Think about that.
Think about that.
But no, until next time, adios.
Goodbye.